Hey everybody, so I realized today that tomorrow all of us teachers in the area, I think it's most of us in the immediate area, are going back to school. Not our students per se, but us as teachers. And so, sorry, I just got up from a nap. It's kind of a lazy, rainy Sunday a little bit of intermittent rain off and on. But anyways, and I realized that a lot of us are going to have to meal prep, or some of us struggle with meal prep. Like I get those questions all the time, comments all the time about meal prep and this and that. Meal prep is I believe it's important. It can help you stay on track. So I just wanted to show you just really quick what I do, just brief. I'm not going to take you through every single little detail step by step because my meal prep has actually reduced down to about a half an hour. And that's for all 5 days, and that's for breakfast, lunch, and snacks. I do take my breakfast to work. It's just easier so that I don't have to go for too long of a stretch between breakfast and lunch because I have lunch at 11:30. So whatever works for you. I used to have breakfast at home, but I've since changed that. So this is what I'm going to show you, just something really basic to get started. So I'm going to flip my camera around. The first thing I do is I take out my containers. So I have all these containers. This is for my lunch. I always start with lunch. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's just because I've done this for so long. But I already planned that a salad for lunch is going to be easy. And I usually do a salad, or excuse me, a vegetable, a protein, and a fruit. And that combo seems really good for me. So, and then with my snacks, I usually have a vegetable and a healthy fat. My second snack, I have a carb, a protein, what am I missing? Carb, a protein, oh, and a fruit. For breakfast, I kind of do it heavy. I try to have a veggie, a protein, a carb, an oil, and a fruit. And then I have a couple of oils throughout the day. Oil for lunch, so like a salad dressing, just like a teaspoon. And then I do an oil in the afternoon too. So let me show you, I pulled everything out. So what I did is I went, okay, for lunch, I'm gonna have salad, and then I already have some chicken that I cooked up, but I really like imitation crab. Now, I'm gonna warn you, it's high in sodium, but if you look at everything I have here, it's low in sodium. So I usually put some crab with it if I run out of the chicken. For the afternoon, or excuse me, and then, oops, I didn't pull my grapes out of here, but I usually have grapes. In the afternoon, I like to do a carrot and hummus combo, excuse me. And then in the afternoon, I like to do, where am I at? A couple corn tortillas with butter on them. I like to boil some eggs. Those are pretty easy. In the morning, I will do an apple. I'll do a piece of bread with some, this is awesome, some almond butter. This is really, really good. We also have coconut butter as well. And then and then I usually take some cucumbers, put some spices on it, and then I have my superfoods, which I talked about earlier today, for breakfast. So then all I have to do is worry about dinner. So, and then, you know, if surprise, like, I know a lot of times as teachers, we have like luncheons and stuff, and I always am very wary about that because you just never know what's going to come in there, if it's too good to pass up or whatnot. So I always bring a lunch on those days. So then I can monitor myself. I can go into the teacher's lounge and I can look and see what they have for lunch, and if it matches what I need for the day. If I see a veggie there, if I see a healthy protein there, you know, and more than likely there's going to be oils, because if you're buying it from the store or you're buy a container of stuff, it's going to have oils. It's going to have that oil. I always make sure to have a fruit, because fruit is something that's lacking nowadays, especially with restaurants and fast food. So I always make sure to bring that fruit. It is a slow moving sugar. It will not spike your insulin levels, and it's a good sugar to have, okay? With bananas, I do want to caution. Bananas are usually pretty big in size, even though they don't look like it. So, and they are very high in natural sugar. So you want to take like a half of a banana for a serving. So anyways, I always do that. If it surprises me and I don't need my vegetable and protein because they have one there that's pretty good and tasty, I'll go ahead and do that. Sometimes I may swap if they have a good carb, such as, you know, they're having tacos and they have corn tortillas. I may nix my corn tortillas for the afternoon. But it all depends, again, I know how I feel, how my body feels throughout the day to make sure I'm getting those calories that I need. I do lift heavy, so I do eat a lot. So this is for those times. I have plans for those of you who maybe you are not into exercise, which is cool. That maybe you're more into yoga or Pilates or dance, cardio, or maybe you do like lifting heavy like I do, and you want to eat like I do. Totally doable. So anyways, I just wanted to share my real quick meal prep. It doesn't take me very long to prepare all this stuff. Put it in plastic bags, put it in containers. I store it in my garage refrigerator, my little shelves, and I'm good to go for the week. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great Sunday, and thank you for joining me on my last live. I appreciate that. It was kind of wore me down afterwards a little bit. So all right, well, thank you. Have a great Sunday. Bye.